What's going on, you guys? Riley here. So today is a great day for two reasons. Number one, the Houston Rockets won the Game 5 of the Western Conference Final last night against the Golden State Warriors, so go Rockets. Hopefully you guys can go all the way. Number two, we are modifying the Corvette. So today is finally a day that I have talked about for years of, I'm going to modify my car, and then I've never really did it for I really don't know what reason. But today, however, we are heading to J-Rod's Speed Shop in Rosenberg, Texas to add a little bit more power and a little bit more loud to the good old Grand Sport. So what modifications are we doing today? Stickers, oil catch cans, a vinyl wrap. We will be installing parts from these three boxes. So these two come from Texas Speed and Performance, and this one is from Haltech. Also, I've still got my drag radials over here, still waiting for my welds to show up. Don't know where they are, hoping that they'll be in around the beginning of June, but we shall see. And like I said, so parts from these three boxes are going on the car. More than likely, we're just gonna be dropping the car off today. We'll pick it up tomorrow, which will be a separate video, but I'm hoping that today we can get a baseline dyno pull here with the Grand Sport and see how much power she makes, bone stock, what kind of power we're working with, and then, obviously dyno it after the modifications go on. So really don't know what it's going to put down bone stock. This car is rated at 436 horsepower to the crank. So if you factor in about a 15% drivetrain loss, that's probably like a 380 to 390 to the rear wheels. But we are currently waiting for Zach, aka Kern Fed Camaro, to come pick me up. This is the same shop that I'm using that did the modifications to his car. So he went with E85 long tubes. I think that's about it. So he was kind enough to come pick up all these boxes, and we're gonna follow each other down there. It's about an hour away from my house. So we're gonna load up these boxes, head on down there, and we'll open up these boxes and see if we can get a baseline pull and see what the shop is like and say hi to the guys. So yeah, pretty excited. Pretty big day for me. Let's do it. One last startup, stock. Wow, so loud, my goodness, plug your ears. So a couple things that I did forget to mention earlier is that number one, I haven't posted a video in about a week, and that was because I was busy with work and doing a bunch of other family stuff. Also during that time, I paint corrected this car. Now I just did a one-stage paint correction, and I was going to do a ceramic coating afterwards, but I plan on wrapping this car more than likely within the next few months. And it's kind of a pain to wrap a car that's ceramic coated. So in order to be nice for my fellow co-workers that do the wrapping, I decided I wasn't gonna do a ceramic, so I did a paint sealant instead. But I don't know if you can make it out, but the hood looks like a freaking mirror. But the car came out really, really nice. I'm really happy with it. I'll show it to you guys when we pull over, when we get there. Also, thing number two is that I crossed over 30,000 miles just about, 10 minutes ago. So I'm at 30,010 miles when I'm doing these first little stages of mods. So that'll be a cool little thing to remember. Also, something kind of interesting is I have not reset this in a very long time. So my average fuel economy with this car, city and highway and all that stuff since I've gotten back from college, so mainly city, honestly, I've gotten 20 miles per gallon with a Corvette. So that's not too bad, actually. I'm really impressed with 20 miles per gallon in a sports car. So this will be a nice comparison. This is a before. That's really hard to do with one hand, but there's your there's your exhaust clip, bone stock, and we'll compare that as soon as we do the mods. All right, you guys, so we have arrived. As you can see, the Corvette is back there on the dyno currently, so we're gonna go check that out here. But you basically have race cars here, more race cars over there. These guys do Ford, Chevy, Dodge. I mean, they do just about everything. So let's go see what the Corvette's doing for some baseline passes, and then we'll kind of meet the guys and talk about what the plan is for today and tomorrow. So I'm here with Jaime, who's J-Rod Jr. here at J-Rod Speed Shop. And we're gonna open up the boxes and see what all we got, because I've left you guys in suspense for long enough. So first up, 1 7/8 long tube headers from Texas Speed and Performance. So shout out to Texas Speed for working with me on this build. There will definitely be more Texas Speed parts coming for the Corvette wherever it is. But here are the long tubes, so these should sound really nice. Look really high quality. What do you think? You do this for a living?
I think they're good, man. You know, they're a really good bang for the buck. You know, they even have the merch spike in them. You really can't beat the price for what they are.
Cool.
So I like them. They fit well. We use them all the time. And then they're local, so here in Texas, you order them, you get them the next day.
Yeah, so there's a couple, companies, big companies that make parts for LS cars that I could go with, and Texas Speed was the one that I really wanted to go with. Number one for the name, Texas Speed. I live in Texas, so that works great. And also, they're really good with like first responders and military. They give really good discounts for that, and I really support that, so that's awesome that they would do that. So any company that does that for first responders, military, I'm totally cool with backing. But they've been great dealing with, and then this box over here is going to be a catless X pipe. This is also a part that's needed just for headers to connect to the stock, basically axle back. So we're leaving the stock mufflers on, which has the dual mode exhaust. So you'll have a loud mode, quiet mode. Pretty sure the loud mode's going to be pretty loud now, thanks to this and the headers. So I'm excited. And then if we decide to go louder, we can always get different axle back down the road. But once this thing has all this, once it's cammed, I think it's going to be pretty loud. And then last but not least, we're looking at a Haltech cold air intake, which has a nice little heat shield. Can't really see everything in here. But I've installed probably 15 cold air intakes in my life. This could have been number 16, but I decided nope, especially because UPS literally delivered this right before we came here. So the timing worked out perfectly. But I'm excited, man. This is gonna be fun. So tomorrow I will be back here, which will be in tomorrow's, or whenever I post the video. But the next video you guys see, we'll have the Vette with some more power back on the dyno. We'll see what power it makes, and it should sound pretty awesome. So, yeah. All right, you guys, well, there it is. Cars dropped off. We're over here in Zach's daily driver Tundra. Thank you for taking me, buddy.
You're welcome.
So long tubes in an intake are pretty much, everybody's first little stage of mods. The intake on that car is really good because with Corvettes, it's basically an intake across the whole entire front of the car that pulls in air from the grill. It's not like a box on like a left or right side of a car. So it's essentially a ram air design, which is great for airflow, great for power. And then when it comes to the headers also make really good powers on LS3s. And currently that car has 4 cats and it's gonna go to having 0. But it's only for off-road use. So that alone will make it a lot louder, plus the long tubes, plus that open design of the axle back is almost like straight piped. But if we decide that we want to go louder, we can always do that as well. But I'm really excited to come pick the car up tomorrow, so stay tuned for next video. We'll try to get some more footage of what's going on. There was like a crawfish festival thing going on at the shop right next to theirs, so it was kind of like just loud and chaos. So hopefully the video came out good. Hopefully there's no crawfish festivals tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. And yeah, see y'all in the next video. Take it easy.